Hello everyone, today I have a little bit of a different video for you where I am going to be picking my pick for the Super Bowl as well as NHL picks for the games that are left today. Before we start, please make sure to like this video if you enjoy it and then join the Hockey Brigade by subscribing if you are new and want to see more hockey content. So, we're going to go with the games first, the NHL games, and then my pick for the Super Bowl. So, starting off of the remaining games today, we have the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Vancouver Canucks at Vancouver. As much as I want to be a Canucks fan and be biased here, as I am a Canucks fan, I am going to have to pick Toronto. Their roster is better than Vancouver's, and while I would love to see them get a little bit more feisty and get more desperate to get these points because we need them, I just think Toronto is a little bit too good of a team for us to get that win. And the other game we're going to be talking about is the Winnipeg Jets versus the Nashville Predators. The 7 o'clock games that is. And the Jets play the Preds. Did not think that either team was going to be dominant this year. Winnipeg has not lived up to the expectations some people had for them, but Nashville is really a team I did not expect to be here. I'm going to say the good times continue to roll for Nashville, and they will get this win tonight. And for the Jets, if they do win, that's huge. They got to get back in the thick of it, but for now, I'm going to go Nashville. Now, moving on to the 8 o'clock games, we have the Chicago Blackhawks and the St. Louis Blues playing each other. Great rivalry game, obviously in the early, mid, and even late 2010s. That was a great fun rivalry. Hopefully they can get back to where they used to be. Chicago has had a lot going on lately. St. Louis has been playing decent at times this season. They are looking to make the playoffs, and I think that I'm going to roll with St. Louis to win this game as well. And the final 8 o'clock game is Carolina versus Minnesota. The Canes are leading their division. I believe Minnesota is third, but they do have less games played than the Preds. This is a tough one. I don't even know. I'm going to say, this is tough. I'm going to go Carolina wins in Minnesota. I was going to pick Minnesota when I was looking through here. I decided to change my mind. Something about the Canes. They've been great all year. Minnesota's been pretty good too, but I'm going to go Carolina, which leads to the final game today that is hockey. The New York Islanders versus the Calgary Flames. New York is not a team that has been what we expected. They made the third round the past 2 years in a row, and they have won 3 playoff series, at least one series per year the past 3 seasons. They've not lived up to the expectations. Calgary been one of those teams over the years that have just got talent. They've not been able to put it together every year, but this year they're looking better. Not a great team, but a good team, and I'm going to say that the Flames win one here and try to keep in the thick of it for the playoffs, and I believe they have that current last spot as of right now, which means now we're going to have our Super Bowl pick. You've got the Rams versus the Bengals, and the Bengals are obviously from Cincinnati, Ohio. They're going to be going to the Rams Stadium. The Rams will be the second team in the second straight year to play at their home stadium in the Super Bowl. And I got to say, I think that I'm going to pick the Rams to win the Super Bowl. I would really like to see the Bengals win it, but unfortunately, the Rams, I think, are a better all-around team. I don't watch the NFL too much anymore. I'm just very busy, focused on hockey and then the CFL, but I just think they are a favorite for points. They are favored by 4 points. They've got a better all-around team. It will be interesting, though, because you've got Cooper Kupp for the Rams. It is going to be a huge mismatch, could be for them against the Bengals. And then you've got Jamar Chase is a huge potential mismatch for the Rams to play up against. Joe Burrow, Joe Feisty, Joe Shiesty, everything you want to say about him. Joe Burr, he has been a great story for this franchise that suffered through so many years of agony and pain, whereas the Rams, it's kind of been all over the place. They played back in the day in LA, they moved to St. Louis, had those Kurt Warner years and moved back to LA. They had teams that were talented but weren't going to be winning a Super Bowl, at least not with you off at quarterback. Now you have Matthew Stafford, a former Detroit Lion, really hoping that if they do win, Stafford has a good game. I'm not a huge fan of the Rams, but I've always been a big fan of Stafford, and we'll have to see. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? Let me know down below. Again, make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the Hockey Brigade if you are new. Everybody stay safe. Have a great night. You can love hockey, all right? Goodbye, Brigadiers and Brigadettes. This is your captain signing off. Have a great night.